I didn't believe I was guilty of anything. I believed I was the only innocent person in prison for my first couple of years because I didn't actually intend to take Will's life, nor did I participate in the torture and beating of him. I was learning how to do life in prison. This is how we do it. This is how we brew our hooch. The whole time thinking in the back of my mind, I'm not like these people. I went along with a lot of the culture in the prison just to live and survive and get by. One day I went into Mr. Lamb's office and he said, and I'll never forget this, he said, "Miss Clifford, you didn't kill Will, but you didn't do anything to stop it, and you might want to look at that." I didn't feel that my choices affected anyone around me for years, until that moment when Mr. Lamb said that, and I realized that my choices and my denial took somebody else's life. My daughter played a huge role in my change, accountability, and awarenesses. After I spoke with Mr. Lamb, I believe the first thing that really came forward, my first, I guess, test or action in my new awareness was when my daughter came to visit me when she was 12. I didn't want to have to tell that little girl that I did something again that was more important than her that got me into trouble. I left her when she was 7, and there wasn't going to be anything more important than my daughter. In many recovery programs, they say you have to do it for yourself or it doesn't work. I call bullshit, because I didn't have that self-worth. I didn't think I was good enough. I loved her, and I didn't want to hurt her anymore. So thinking about what choices I would make, considering her in every decision, changed my direction.
First off, it takes great courage for people to choose to come to Freedom to Choose workshops, what we offer in prison. A lot of times the women aren't even sure what it is that they're coming to. So just that step of, I want to learn, I'm taking 2 days of my time off to see what this is about, is a big step for any inmate that comes to the workshop.
I received so much value and self-worth from helping other people, and that had been modeled for me through the Freedom to Choose workshops.
KRISTIANNE, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your willingness to have walked the path of your life as you have, with courage, with authenticity, with loving, and with forgiveness.
That 10 months was some of the hardest 10 months I've ever done, because I had to figure out how I show up in this world, how I fit into that. And my final presentation was me really owning that, and really owning I'm not my past mistakes. I'm the choices I make now and the decisions I make now, and really coming into that. It was an amazing moment. His friend kept telling him, "You need to call her, you should ask her out, she's really great." And his response was, I'm not gonna call her. She was in prison, and I know what she was in prison for. He finally called. We went and had coffee, and within the first 10 minutes, it was so comfortable. When I'm living that intentional life, honoring that, it's amazing the things that come forward. My dream is to someday have a llama farm and have all my grandchildren there playing with the llamas. Just being free and being with them, being with my family.